trees either side of him. To the right, through the trees, lies a lake. As he walks, he can hear the shouts of people learning to sail on the water. He can hear the birds. He can feel the wind. He sees the flowers, the grass, the life around him. A black dog appears suddenly and comes charging past him, rushing ahead. The dog shows no sign of stopping, so he blows his whistle. Eventually, the dog decides to obey. The wind picks up, blowing coolly against him. Despite it being autumn, the weather has turned warm. Now the heat becomes stifling, forcing him to slow his pace. His continues on his way, and after 50 yards reaches the end of the reservoir lake. Now he heads for a narrow path, one that leads down and away from the reservoir. He knows he needs to follow that path, knows it is the way he must go, but he doesn't. He stops and lets out a deep, deep sigh. He stops and, for the first time on the entire walk, he opens his eyes. He opens his eyes and sees the world as it truly is, not as he has been remembering it. There is no reservoir now. The hole remains, but there is no water in it. There are no boats, though for many years some rotted at the bottom of the dry reservoir bed. Even those are long gone now. There are no people. There is no birdsong. There are no creatures rustling on the land. There is no land, no plants, no trees. There is nothing but scorched, blasted earth turned as hard as rock. There is nothing in this world. He long ago stopped counting the days, weeks, years, and centuries. He long ago stopped wondering how he survived when everything else vanished. He long ago stopped noticing the sun in the sky was so much brighter, so much harsher, than in his memories. How the sun grew so much stronger and burned the earth till it was barren and dry, how it stripped the world of every shred of atmosphere. All he knows is that he remains. As he stands there, 2 tears slip from his eyes, one rolling down each cheek. At the bottom is a cave one he dug out of the burnt ground uncounted years before, a cave that sits where his house once did. He returns to the cave, as he does every day. He curls up on the ground but does not sleep. He never dreams. As he lays there, he knows he will awake the next day, at the same time he always does. He will leave his cave, close his eyes, and start the walk again. The last walk he ever took when the world was still the world. And he will be happy. For while he walks, he truly is back in the old world. The plants, animals, and people are alive again. His dog is alive again. He is alive again, in a way he isn't the rest of the time. And while each walk ends with sadness, each walk is also filled with calm and peace. The short burst of pain is more than made up for by the hour of memories. Maybe one day he too will disappear into the past. Or maybe he will still be there, still be repeating that wonderful walk when the sun goes out. Maybe he'll still be there, doing that, when the universe grows cold. Maybe that is the purpose. Maybe that is why he persists. Maybe he exists to carry the wonder of life, the vitality of the universe, far beyond the depth of the universe itself. And if so, another question is raised. If he is the messenger, carrying that day beyond the future, just who is the message for? And what will they make of it? Now the answer for that is within you. You and me have to answer that question now.